I have never loved a material object as much or more than that first Telecaster. I polish that thing and I stand in the mirror and just look at myself with it and just look at all the parts of it and compare it to, you know, pictures of guys I admired, and it was a big deal. It was a real big deal for me. I washed dishes in a restaurant to earn the money for it. I was in high school, and I wanted that model guitar because my heroes played it, and I identified with the sound and the look of it. And you know, I was just one of those kids that was obsessed with guitars. I used to take Fender catalogs with me to school and hide them behind textbooks and read about all the models and stuff. I was, you know, really guitar crazy. So my first one, I probably wanted one for a couple of years before I finally got it, but my first Tele was a brand new 1971. I ordered it special, left-handed, from the factory, had to wait, drove the music store nuts, you know, calling every other day, is it here yet? And that's remained my sort of go-to guitar. I mean, if I could only have one electric guitar, it would definitely be the Telecaster. There's just something about the guitar, and you've probably heard it again and again from people you've interviewed, or if you haven't yet, you will. There's just something about this guitar that just makes you play it a certain way. And I play a Tele different than I play any other guitar. It brings different things out of me. You know, I participate in the Telecaster discussion forum on the internet, and my little signature at the bottom that comes up every time I post, and I'll stand by it. My little line is that it's impossible to tell lies on a Telecaster. And what I meant by that, and what I mean by that, is that it's sort of a blank slate. What you put in is exactly what you get out. It doesn't give you any extra help, and it doesn't give you it doesn't color what you're doing. It's sort of like very pure. It's just the sound of a string, you know? And I always feel like I'm most myself. And like when I play this model guitar, I feel like the true expression of my soul comes out more purely than with any other model guitar. And it is sort of a cult of the Telecaster. There's certain ways of playing this guitar, and there's certain tricks. I mean, there's things like bending behind the nut. You know, things that you just can't do on other guitars that get pedal steel licks and things. And there's just, you know, things that it just brings out of you that just don't happen with any other instrument. And I've just gotten very comfortable with that, and it's my chosen, you know, screwdriver, hammer, drill, whatever. It's a tool, you know, and it's a tool of expression. And a guitar at its best disappears and you're just making music. And you forget that you've got a hunk of wood around your neck with knobs and metal and wire. And that's how I feel about the Telecaster. I feel like it's almost like part of my body when I play, and it's just, you know, helps me express what I'm trying to get out.